We are getting quite the crowd. Look at this. Friends, fans, and fine folk coming on in. Welcome, everybody, to Death Roulette. If I could get my 10 guests to come on down the front, please. Thank you very much. Come in front of the table here. Line up in front of the table so that people can take a nice good look at you like it's a cattle market as people are coming on in. Yeah, we're going to start the bidding at... weird implications there. Let's not go down that route. Do it anyway. Nobody minds about weird implications. We're on stream. Was it for you, though? Or you never know. Welcome in, everybody. Stragglers coming on in. I'm going to have to start because we're running over time. So if you're late, you're late. That's just how it goes. So, let me begin. Friends, fans, and fine folk. Grab your drinks and snacks and come on down to Robert Hartley GM presents Death Roulette. This is the second year we've been doing this here at PAX Australia. Woo! Can I get a show of hands and an applause, one or the other, let's say, for anybody who saw it last year? Ooh, nice. Quite a few of you. There's a few people who haven't, though. So, for those people, or people who did see it and just have very poor memory, and you don't remember what the hell this is all about, this is a charity stream. We are raising money for GenerOzity, who in turn is raising money for Black Dog, a foundation all about mental health and suicide prevention and such. And so if you are, I know, right? Thank you, GenerOzity. So these people here, I am joined with 10 wonderful players. All of them are incredible content creators. They are incredible performers, and they are incredible friends of mine, all except one of them. They know who they are. They know what they did. So this is one of the tactics as a dungeon master. You want to sow discontent amongst them. You want to turn them against each other right from the very beginning. No unionizing. So I will be. Hey, I've got the mic. Shut up. I will be joined at the table by 4 of these 10 players at a time. And they will be given a randomized level 1 character sheet, all of which were created by my wonderful community in my Discord. So thank you, shout out to everybody who created one of these character sheets for them. They will be given a randomized character they've never seen before, and then they will be thrust into a scene where they may only last for a few seconds, because for every donation you give, one of them dies. So for $10, you can move somebody up in the queue. For $30, you can kill a specific player. Feel free to name them and give a reason for their death or not. And for $100, you can kill all 4 of them with a TPK. Those will accrue, and for every accumulative $500, there is also a wild magic surge of my own homebrewed wild magic table. So, without further ado, let's pull up my notes and see how we're cracking into this. That's all of the donations. Yeah, excellent. So, if you want to do a good deed, if you want to feel selfless by donating to a good cause, but you also want to be a troll, now's your perfect time to do it, because you can kill a player for the low price of $30. Let's crack into it, shall we, with 4 D10s to decide which of the 10 players are going to be beginning. So starting with AJ as number 1 and going off down the line, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool, excellent. Just want to make sure they're all actually here. So we're going to be starting with number 1, number 2, and number 3, strangely. That is AJ, Matt Brown, and Fall, and then number 6, which is 4, 5, 6. Ellen, you're up. So, come on down to the DM screen, grab yourself a level 1 character sheet, and take a seat at the table. You don't necessarily need dice. You can always borrow somebody's next to you if you need it.
Okay.
This is streamed. Thank you for the reminder. This is streamed if you are not able to... Well, mind you, I was going to say, if you're not able to be here in person, it's streamed. There's no possible way you could have heard me say that unless you were either here in person or watching the stream already. If you guys know people who are not able to be here today but might enjoy the stream, tell them to log on to twitch.tv/PAX3, I think it is. Twitch.tv/PAX3.
Lovely.
Should probably check this sheet.
Yeah, check the sheet, try and familiarize yourself with the random character. Don't worry about not being able to do any of the features, because I'm sure we're going to get donations coming in immediately.
Nah, I'm going to live forever.
This is nice paper stock.
That's how you die.
I double dog dare someone to kill me on this panel.
All right. All right. If you don't forget, if you are donating $10 to move somebody up the queue, you need to tell me who you're moving up the queue. Otherwise, it kind of defeats the purpose. All right. So, everybody, shut up.
What?
I think we all just died.
I'm not sure what.
The chaos begins.
See ya.
I can see you.
You did this.
All right. So it's going to be a very short introduction, it seems. We've immediately got a TPK.
I'm attached already.
Can I at least get through my exposition before we start murdering people? The continent of Peor has been war-torn in what the humans call the 100 Years' War for the last 160 years. Humans aren't great at naming things. 100 years is over their lifespan, so it's about as high as they care about counting to. The mostly human landlocked alpine country of Alibri has been trying to expand and advance into both the neighboring mineral-rich Vaterland, home of many dwarves, dragonborn, and giants, and the lumber-rich, fey-touched country of Gaul, home to many elves and fairies. But the three countries are currently at a ceasefire, as an even more pressing common enemy has emerged. You see, the demons pouring from the recently opened wounds in the ground have no qualms about boundaries and geopolitical borders. They are running rampage, slaughtering anything, and causing chaos, depravity, and carnage at every possible opportunity. The generals of each military have decided to repurpose their forces to temporarily working together to find a way to close the portals before there is no land left worth fighting over. And so it was that a draft went out to all folk in any of the surrounding lands able to bring something to a fight. Adventurers, farmers, laborers, smiths, mages, you name it. Even musicians were called to arms. So they began to gather. So, since we have a TPK already, you guys can tell me, firstly, who you are and where people can find you online, and then who you're playing and how they died on their way to the draft.
Hi, I'm AJ Winters. Oh boy.
Oh.
I am a dungeon master and voice actor, and I run the first Dungeons & Dragons studio in Australia. My character is an unpronounceable name, thank you very much to whoever made this. Diorg. Diorg tripped and fell on face.
So was he too eager to go to the draft? Like, yes, I want to enlist.
Yes.
I've been waiting my whole life for it, and then he tripped.
Yes, and it's very top-heavy.
You tripped and fell, suffered a
Cracked
horrible
my
brain
head.
hemorrhage, and thank you very much, AJ. Grab a new sheet. There you are. Jog is no more.
Hello, I'm Matt Briefcase Brown. I'm producer and DM over at Split the Party on YouTube and Twitch, and I'm also a professional Dungeon Master who can speak very, very succinctly, apparently. And you can find me at Dungeon Master for Hire for all your game and hiring needs.
Wonderful. And who are you playing, and how did they die?
Okay, I'm playing Firerath Stoneslinger, a rock gnome artificer. And I'm thinking I'm just going to be crushed under the weight of my own hubris as I try to lift a rock too heavy for me with my strength -1.
Rock gnome. If it's a rock gnome, I can lift it. If I'm a rock gnome, it's a rock. I can do anything.
Yeah.
And as he gets close under his own weight, thank you very much, Matt Brown. Don't forget another sheet. Next up, we have Fall.
Hi, I'm Vol Cosplay. You probably might know me from the YouTube series One for All. I play Nixie, the pink tiefling pyromaniac. Thank you. And I am playing Zalzal, a tiefling sorcerer, which feels very close to home. And the way that Zalzal died was when they had a cup of coffee and a potion that they were working on, and then accidentally drank from the wrong one.
There we go. Don't forget to grab another sheet, Paul.
Hi, I'm Ellen from Roll to Cast, ROLE. It's a TTRPG podcast. I'm also an actor, playwright, drag king, and I'm doing a show in the Melbourne Fringe called Be a Doll, Won't You? And I am Amawaya. I barely know her. and she's a spy. Kind of, I imagine all my characters are going to be stacked. And I imagine that, yeah, it was a boob job gone terribly wrong. See you later.
Wonderful, thank you very much. So, as these horrible unfortunates do not even make it out of their own houses to head to the draft, we instead find 4 other hopefuls on their way. They're on the road to the training grounds. They've found each other on the way. Maybe they're all friends. They've gotten together their makeshift weapons, some pitchforks and gardening implements and such. Who do we have on their way to the training ground? And firstly, who are you?
Unfortunately, I play Archeus and Deerstalker's One for All, and along this road you see quite a large being. He's sort of hulking his way along the earth, and he says, the earth speaks, we are close, nearby, bada bing, bada boom. That is not a spell, that's your name.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, because...
Who's he talking to?
So, for those that were here last year,
I think we might have a few.
we were graced with a young man, bright young man, cut down in his prime. But of course, we're not in the same universe. We're in a fantastical setting, and so you must have a fantastical name. There is no Weed Steve 420. There is, however, Marijuana Stefan 69.
Marijuana Stefan 69.
Yeah. He thinks he knows what sex might be.
and Marijuana Stefan is currently today played by?
Zac. Zac Speaks Giant and other things. You can type it into the internet and find my face.
Wonderful. Walking along besides Marijuana Stefan and whoever this one was is...
Hi everyone, I'm DreadedGM. I run the channel DreadedGM on Twitch and YouTube and all that cool place. I try to foster creative confidence wherever I go in positive gaming and stuff like that. But I'm playing Azotic Myarel, who I'm trying to figure out if it's a pun or not. I don't think it is. But you see this gem dragonborn that's just carrying a bunch of garden supplies, like you said. They haven't been out of their home for a very long time because they're obsessed with gardening, and they haven't had a bath in a long time. I hope that we're going to be okay. It'd be a terrible time to die today.
Is this gardener like the type that prides themselves? Is this gardener the type that prides themselves on being soiled all the time? They've got dirt all over them.
It helps them relate with the plants.
Unfortunately, then we had a wild surge which came up on my table as you cast Prestidigitation at maximum level, cleaning all soiled objects within 20 feet of you. So you are pristine. All of the dirt under your fingernails is finally gone for the first time in your life. There's no dirt in your hair. All of your gardening equipment looks like it's never been used. And traveling among your party is...
Hi, I'm Dael Kingsmill. I have a YouTube channel, but today, at least for the next 5 minutes, you will know me as Yai. Yai is a Goliath, and it's you know that kid that you went to school with who's just a total dork, like the biggest dweeb in the world, but then they got jacked. And they're still a dweeb, but they're really muscular now. Hey guys, I'm really stoked. I'm looking forward to this. I think we're gonna kill it.
Don't say kill.
Well, 5 minutes was lucky because we had CPK come in. So on the way to the training grounds, there is unfortunately it's probably a 1 in a trillion chance that all of you had a genetic default that there was some sort of aneurysm just waiting to happen, and then one of you just spasms out and falls to the ground and starts seizing, and while investigating that one, that triggers something, a dormant response to that one, and all 4 of you just collapse on top of one another on the road to being the warriors of this campaign.
We just
and
met.
I'll have you all die. What a terrible way to end...
Goodbye, Marijuana Stefan.
What a terrible way to end Marijuana Stefan. Grab yourself some things and we'll get 4 next people to come on down. Joining the table... Luna, who are you? Where can people find you?
Hello, I'm Luna. You can find me at Luboffin. I'm a YouTuber and Twitch streamer. But today I'm Cassiel, Psalmist of Soon. Hello, darling. It's so nice to meet you. Yes, I'm looking forward to whatever this adventure is. Surely I won't die.
No, you're going to stick around forever, I believe.
Yes.
Next to you, joining the table is...
Hey, I'm James Haeck. I'm a game designer for D&D Critical Role and Melbourne local Ghostfire Gaming. Thanks. And I'm playing Beatrice Emberson. I'm a sailor who throws knives.
Wonderful. We also have a Bring Dread to the front of the queue. So Dread, you're at the front of the queue.
Ooh.
There we go. So you guys are the lucky ones who've actually made it to the training grounds. And at the training grounds you meet the officers that are representing the 3 countries at war. There is the human officer, General Dixon. There is the dwarven officer, Corporal Steinbrecht. And there is the elven officer... Why did I make this so hard to pronounce? I wrote it. Chief... Yep. The dwarven officer, Corporal Steinbrecht, and the elven officer, Sifredin Lianbera. They greet you, thank you. They greet you and welcome you in and say,
Soldiers, what we are preparing you for may well be the last days of your lives. Hell, for some of you, it might be the last hours of your lives. Training here will be brutal, harsh, and difficult. But by the gods, it will be a walk in the goddamn park compared to what you'll face out there among the throngs of the demons. And at this point, a fight breaks out amongst you. Because you're from 3 warring nations, and some of you haven't gotten the memo that you are currently at a ceasefire. Because I believe I have another TPK. So Jesus H. Christ, did I leave the donation amount at a way too low amount? Just like I upped it from last year as well.
Should we
upped the donation amount from last year, and people are still just TPKing left and right.
Do you want to just go for like a record of most deaths or something?
It seems like we are going for record of most deaths. So tell me, how do you kill each other in this fight in the training grounds?
I try to lift up rocks once again, but this time with strength 17, I still fail.
It's a bigger rock. Bigger rock this time.
Yes,
as above his head.
Yeah, as a Goliath fighter, Raziel will pick up their rock and go, check this out. And it snaps in half, and a little egg falls out, and that's what gets them.
Just down to the ground.
Yeah, I'm allergic.
What kills you, AJ?
I am a warforged, and I see everyone else fighting, and I kill myself.
Just not knowing, like, this is how humanoids act. What about the 2 of you? What kills you?
Well, I learned that Beatrice was the one who murdered my dear husband. So that's why we fight.
Your husband was a bastard anyway. I threw a knife at her and that killed her, and then I threw another knife and it went back and killed me too.
It boomeranged.
You didn't realize that the knives you'd picked up from your father's drawer this morning, it was like family heirloom. One of them was a magical returning knife.
Yeah.
So you threw 2 knives and one of them just boomeranged back and slaughtered yourself.
Me old
I'll have
knife.
you guys leave the table, pick up some new character sheets. I did wonder if the number of character sheets I had people make was enough. I'm now starting to wonder, maybe not.
Recycle.
Hey, you guys are all dungeon masters. You can piece
together.
Piece them together, yeah. Yeah, it's $17 donation for tape.
Should be on.
All right,
Should be on,
so the next people, you guys have been at the training grounds for a little bit longer.
Yeah. I feel like at this point you may as well just have the campaign just be a meat grinder, and we just walk, and we just do initiative to walk into the meat grinder.
It's really just like a guillotine that we're all just lining up.
It seems like, yeah. You guys have been at the training grounds a little longer. You're doing a pretty good job of getting your way. Thanks, Dael. You're doing a pretty good job of keeping yourselves alive, at the very least, in this otherwise death trap of a place. We haven't even got to the demons yet. I introduced demons so that I'd have some reason to kill you off at a very quick rate.
I'm looking forward to my long retirement as a fighter.
All right, let's see.
One day off.
How much of this have I not caught up with yet? I think all of the moving to the front of the queue you've been doing yourselves.
Yes.
Is that a new Wild Surge? No, I think that was the Wild Surge we did. I think we're good. All right. So, where the hell am I? So, General Dixon, the human, has said, has told you that this is going to be brutal training, but nothing compared to what you're coming up against. The dwarven general says it's vital that you know how important this mission is. And as much as it pains me to say how unimportant your individual lives are, evidently, just points across to the burning fire that is just a massive mound of people that they have to just chuck on the fire from this accident-prone nation, it seems.
I just take my herbalism kit and roll up a sick joint and use the fire to...
Nice. Oh, this is really bad for my asthma.
You will therefore be expected to lay down your lives to the cause of success on this mission.
Our greater forces have already tackled the threat head-on.
No.
I don't know if they will. At this rate, I don't know if we'll make it out of the training. I think it's one of those situations where there's no demons. There's just so many deaths happening that people are actually beating it to demons. You will lay down your lives to the cause of success on this mission. Our greater forces have already tackled the threat head-on, and by doing so, they've paved the way for your success.
It's just musical chairs over there.
We've got to move Ellen up. I think Ellen's at the front already. Ellen's already sitting.
I'm not even dead
You're
yet.
not even there yet.
Ellen's
When
here.
you're there, you get moved up.
Yeah, you're gonna kill me before I get moved up.
I think that's a new TPK. Oh, we've got a Rocks Fall, Everybody Dies TPK.
Oh,
As you are about to be presented with the actual quest, the quest of this one-shot 19-minute
I'm glad
campaign,
we've survived
the
to
one
this
thing
day,
we have
this
actually
very
got to
point.
do,
We've gone
we're
through so
about
much
to
together.
get to it with the
We can't
exposition.
die.
And we're going to TPK all of you as, let's see, what's going to kill you this time?
Oh, the crushing body, burning pile.
Oh, stupid!
So you guys standing, you guys are the ones that have been tasked with like throwing the bodies onto the fire.
Just another day.
The previous ones.
I
And
feel
then
like-
one of them just catches fire and rolls back down and hits you, and the rest of them come tumbling over.
I feel like someone.
If you haven't even explained who your character is,
I
you
would
can just
like
keep that
to.
character sheet.
Yeah.
You
It
can
would
just
be
keep that
good.
character sheet
Yeah,
and go
yeah.
to the back.
All right, I will return.
All right, have we got any more? And then I think we had we've got AJ to the front of the queue. Have we done that one? Okay, you guys are handling your own front to the queue. Good, thank you. One less thing to do. We had to kill Dread specifically, so when you come back, Dread, you're going to be killed. All right, come and join. As you're joining the queue, the Elven general then says, "We're going to get there one paragraph at a time. We're going to get through this campaign." It says, the much stronger crew that went ahead of you, they've discovered the cause of these portals was a night hag named Priscilla. She was making a deal with a demon known to some as Karst. In return for power, she turned some of the folk into mindless, savage beasts such as goblinoids and gnolls. And she tainted the land with evil and corruption, and weakened the boundaries of this plane and the abyss. General Dixon says, "So, we've acquired as much holy water and holy symbols as we can, and we'll be sending you all out in waves to disperse of these sacred items throughout the corrupted lands, therefore holying the land and strengthening the border once again. You are to seek out the portals and close them." But the problem is, the cleric that had all of the holy water and the symbols was in the sort of Team A, if you will, and they haven't come back. So your first mission is to go and find the cleric, obtain the holy water so that you can dispatch of the demons. I think you guys are up to the task. I think. Wild search. Let's find out.
Wait, what was that?
Hey, nice. Got the nice number. All right. With the... All right. Can do. All right. Each of you swaps an ability score with the nearest creature. So I'm going to roll a d6, and every one of you swaps your ability score. So everybody swaps your strength score with the one person on your right. Dale, you swap it with the one with Zac. Okay. All of your strengths change score all of a sudden. As we are changing scores, let's get a description of who the hell these characters are that are finally outfitted. You've gone through the training that was killing 90% of the people who came to do it.
What happened with the ability scores? I don't think it matters.
It doesn't matter.
Your strength scores switched.
Since I've sat down, I've died twice.
You've died twice since sitting down.
And before that, someone donated to bring back Weed Steve. So across dimensionally, a young boy who is just playing video games on his computer, pimple face, gets drawn into this universe and then gets hit by 2 arrows, dies on the spot. Weed Steve has been killed.
Weed Steve is dead. Not the character he plays. Weed Steve is dead. All right. Rocks are falling. As the rocks are falling, essentially, and we're TPK. Did we get a TPK? I'm losing track. No, that was a wild search. It's fine. You guys are still alive. Who is still alive and heading out on this mission? Yeah, you as well. Who is staying on the mission?
Showed up.
Yeah, you just showed up and you just haven't gone through training, but they're like, it's too late. We can't train you.
Yeah.
Apparently the training is way more dangerous than the demons we're sending you towards, so we're just going to send you out. You're like, I'm here to enlist, and they're like, here's a hammer, go. Who do they send out?
They sent Rob Rance, a feral tiefling bard.
I do not rant! I'm sick of this slander about me. I do not ever get into a rant. I never lose my temper on stream at all, and it's not so much that I have emotes in my stream about how much I rant.
And that's the energy I'm bringing to this character.
How many sheets did we come up with? I did actually bring like well over 100 blank sheets, just because I was like, I don't know if we're going to get through the entire stack of otherwise sheets.
At some point, we'll just start making them up.
It moves into the training grounds, gets given a weapon, and sent out with his new crew.
Hi, I'm Adelia. I'm 85. They told me that I would get free food if I joined.
You will get free food for the rest of your life, Adelia. I guarantee it.
Wonderful, wonderful. I do have a bit of magic in me. I'm a bit of a sorcerer.
Okay. That was because of a shield to keep you alive. Excellent. So Adelia is going to be around for the rest of the street. The 85-year-old sorcerer. All right. I mean, it works. At least they'll help me progress what's actually happening. Who else is heading out on this journey?
I'm the Nightcaller.
They're doing it for you. They're killing the demons for you.
What?
We just got another donation
Okay.
for demon killing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Trying to be really serious and method here, guys. Come on. I'm the Nightcaller, and I'm ready to slay these demons. Let's go.
Demons?
Devils, I don't know. What are we doing here?
Whew. I shouldn't have come up with a 3-act structure for this. I mean, sure, why not? Why not, everybody? This is pretty much how it went last time as well. I should have known better than to come up with anything.
Kill it back!
This is so for those who don't know, 4 of us here, actually all 4. It's going to cost you a lot more than that. I'm a very expensive date. So, put a number on it. I'm gonna say, look, if you want to swap out the DM, you're gonna go $2,000, all right, as a single donation.
Let's go. $2,000. You got this. You got this.
For charity.
So for those who don't know, every Wednesday night, New Zealand time, me and AJ and Zac and Dread and Ellen play together in a game called Dragonlance on GM Workshop's channel. And as part of that, Zac has to do squats every time that somebody donates a $10 sub, because his character has got a lot of cake, so he's got to do squats. So now basically just running him around the stage is just more exercise for him. So if you want to donate for Zac to do squats, I'm just saying that that's an option. That is an option as well. All right, gee, what the fuck is happening? Chortling to the back now. All right, shut up! You are gifted stuff. You are sent out to find the cleric. On the way, we're into Act 2. You've got to. Have we got another TPK? I think we have. TPKs, yes. All right. So on the way, you set out of the grounds, the training grounds. Unfortunately, the weather is terrible, and in the storm, you are each struck by lightning and die. Except for the one with the shield. That was your one shield. You are struck by lightning, but you're sorcerer.
I sneezed and cast shield.
Yeah, the lightning kept you alive because of the donation. Zac is now in the audience. Oh, good lord.
Oh, my
Next people
lord.
to join, please. All right, so we've got a new crowd. The new wave of people come pushing out from the training grounds. Get another shield.
I could do jump splits. How much will that cost?
What?
Jump splits.
Zac has to run Zac on the table.
Careful.
Let's not injure yourself. Let's say that. I would like from the new crowd From the new crowd, please, I would like a survival check from each of you. First time to roll. Let's roll arbitrarily. Here's the dice for you. You got this, Zach. You're gonna get that cake. Here, we're cosplaying as our family tomorrow.
4, 5, 6.
Let's get the survival checks, please. 9. Survival checks.
19.
19.
19.
Who is it that got the high survival?
I don't know. Did you?
What's your character? Who got
I'm Rod Stewart, not that one.
So Rod Stewart, very good at survivaling, because Ranger, Druid, something like that. Who gives a shit?
Forever young.
Yeah, excellent.
I was forever young once.
Dredge, what did we get?
I got a 15.
15. All right. So between Rod Stewart and what's your character?
Oh, I'm Hawthorne, but some people call me Hot-on. Yes, I'm a fairy, by the way.
Between the two
I'm
of
quite
you,
small.
you find your way to a crevasse in the ground, in the middle of this no man's ground, where there's a huge, big demon portal has opened, and like all of the ground, like a huge sinkhole has fallen. I cannot keep it. There's another wild surge. So let's see if any of you falls into this thing with a wild surge.
I can fly, so I'm fine. Good luck, everyone.
I'm just really looking forward to getting home to my wife and
With
kids.
a wild surge on the table, all of your feet suddenly become misshapen and clawed like a gargoyle.
That's
You
not
each
good.
gain, this is going to be useful for climbing down into this pit. You each gain a climb speed equal to your walking speed, but no footwear can fit you unless you specifically tailor it. So, as you all arrive at the edges of this abyss, this crevasse, you climb a climbing speed as your feet turn all gnarled and clawed from the demonic energy. But unfortunately, you get overconfident in your strength in your legs. It doesn't change the fact that gravity still exists, so you claw your way onto the edge.
I don't need to fly, I'll
and then
climb.
just fall, and you all fall to your deaths with the CPK. Except for the wild magic sorcerer who somehow got another shield. 2 more shields. Excellent.
I'm also an owlwyn, so I already had claws, and when the crevasse opens, I just fly, and I
have wings too.
Oh shit! Another group died.
I'm afraid for the rest of you, your group has died. So new character sheet, please, and go to the back. Better stealth needed, mate. Better stealth. Take the heavy armor off. So, as the next group come to the table, you guys have found yourselves to the bottom of this crevasse already, as the previous group fall to their deaths beside you. You guys are already there, and
Okay.
You guys have already found your way down to the bottom of this crevasse, where unfortunately, fuck. He's literally. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. We have hit our $15,000 goal, by the way. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, mostly to Zach, for the $15,000 goal. We're getting there. I think something like that. Down at the bottom of the crevasse, I will have each of you roll an attack roll on the demons that you find down there. They are tiny little imp-like things. What do we get? A 2? Is that? Yeah, you're gonna die. What did we get?
18.
Nice, good job, Zach.
I rolled a natural 1.
Natural 1, you're definitely gonna die. You have 1 more shield, right?
I have another shield.
You have 1 more shield. Okay, so the old lady stays alive for 1 more round.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20? You're actually gonna stay alive as well. So you fight off one of the... I'm gonna assume that it wasn't. I prefer to assume that it wasn't for a donation. Oh!
Who did that?
Thankfully, you were on 0, so now you're at -2. If you want to stay alive, we need 3 more shields. we need 4 more shields to keep you alive, it seems.
You're a savage.
Yeah,
Jeez.
you want to see the geriatric die. What do we get, Dale?
18.
18, you're going to stay alive as well. So, how do you die against the demon?
A little Harangon, which I know what it is.
Rabbit folk.
Yeah, springs into action, pulls out a dagger, jumps into the air, lands on one arm awkwardly, cracks leg, and then falls onto a demon's foot.
Just has a little lie down. The demon's foot having gnarled claws and things. Jesus, they are ruining Zac right now.
You're gonna kill him. You're gonna kill him.
He is going to have a heart attack by the end of this.
Yes.
So the whole reason for the squats was his character in our Dragonlance game. That was impressive. That was genuinely impressive. The whole reason for the squats initially was because his character in our Dragonlance campaign is notorious for having a very large ass. He has a very tight cake, and we were joking about him not having one himself in real life, so we had to force him to do all the squats. Now we're just going to kill him before the cosplay, apparently. All right. So, what did we get then? What was that one?
We all have to do star jumps.
Yeah. Jumping jacks.
We got a +5 shields coming through, apparently. What the hell is happening? Is this even a donation that I missed? What? All right. So the demons down the bottom of the pit like to have fun with people, causing chaos, and so they focus in on performing, making you perform like puppets, enchanting you all to do jumping jacks and exercises before attacking. Many of you drive them back and slaughter them. Demon Ica. That's a lot of shields coming through. I think you might actually make it to the end.
I think you're immortal.
The first time more shields for Nana. All right, so you drive back the demons.
Back, you fiends!
They escaped from the crevasse that you're in, and you find. I shouldn't have even put a menu items of like how much things are. It's just like money for stuff. You find your way to an abandoned temple underground, and the cleric has taken refuge there. You manage to walk in and find them. So, next part. Where the hell even was I? I would like a persuasion check from each of you using your character sheets.
I finally get to roll.
Finally get to roll something.
Persuasion.
To convince the cleric that you are not demons in this. Is there a game happening? Zac, do a jig. That started as a jig, but it turned into something that was very much not a jig.
We're learning about the extent of what Zac will do for money.
Yeah, we're really learning how little the cost of Zac's dignity is. All right, I can make it happen. So, we did say that the demons were opened by a hag called Priscilla. The hag has seemingly changed shape, perhaps. So, persuasion check was a nat 20 over here. So you managed to convince the cleric that you are not, in fact, demons in disguise and you are here to help. You find that the cleric is very badly wounded from falling down the pit. They have a broken leg. They are on their last legs, as it were, and they tell you they've managed to find the location of it. There is an abandoned windmill a few miles to the west, definitely west of here, and that's where the hag initially opened up the portals. So you need to head there and sprinkle it with holy water, and you should be good. At least to close the portals. It won't do anything for the demons that have already come through. So you've got your quest.
Yeah.
What now?
Well, I'm Shenanigan O'Hannigan. And I guess we go...
Me or you jumping? You jumping? You jumping, me jumping.
Oh my God.
We actually rehearsed that. I don't know. I've no idea. We're playing just give us money for charity.
I mean,
and make any of us do anything because we don't have dignity.
You asked me what I would do, and
Yes.
I don't remember what we're doing. We're finding a hag.
Happy 75th. So the Owlin lady de-ages slightly.
I drank the holy water.
You just took one of the holy waters. What is your plan of attack for taking the holy water, the holy symbols, getting out of this crevasse and heading west to the portals? On your way out of the crevasse, Nana finds a gun.
Yeah.
Which are
water
this is
pistol.
canon in my world, by the way. I don't think I really set this up. This is a homebrew world of mine where all of my campaigns take place. So all of my campaigns take place in this world, and everything that's happening is canon to my world. So I'm gonna have to explain why, for some reason, everybody was dying a million times. And guns are just being introduced into my world, and Nana now has one.
All right.
It could be a water pistol.
As I feel the end of my life drawing near, I'm a monk, so I just punch the cleric.
Why not? Punch the cleric out, you take the holy water. It's the only way you know how to get anything from anybody. You just, even with a nat 20, you're very persuasive, but you choose not to use your words. All right,
Yeah.
did we get another TPK?
Yeah,
Has that been done yet?
I think it just came up.
I think I've got another wild surge for sure. Let's see what wild surge happens as you punch the cleric to death. The cleric being punched to death makes a weird magical effect that is your size category increases by 1 category for the foreseeable future. Probably for the rest of your life, to be honest.
Oh, delightful.
In these last moments before you get out of the crevasse, what are you doing with your massive size and what anything you can do with your magics?
I'll grab someone and I'll slingshot them up.
You grab somebody, you slingshot them up.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, your aim is not true because we did have another TPK come in. So whoever it is that you grab and launch into the wall just splats into the side of the wall and then falls back down again.
It's Jeff, of course.
Jeff!
The incorrigible.
Jeff the incorrigible. Didn't take much encouraging to jump on the monk's hand and be catapulted up to the wall. Her heart, it seems, cannot take the aging and de-aging process of the shields and the lightning, and the old girl has a heart attack and is out of this scene, but is not dead. So we'll have you. There you go. There's a way around it. Your shield will keep your character alive. Old girl will come back.
Are we all good?
But we need the other 4 to bring to the table. Thank you. Just a reminder in case anybody needed it, this is for GenerOzity, who are raising money for Black Dog. So thank you very much, GenerOzity, for that. Thank you for all of your generosity as well.
It's not stable. It's not stable.
I've forgotten we're playing D&D.
As the last of the previous party comes launching out of the pit, let's say it's the monk who's enlarged. The enlarged monk starts to claw their way up out of the pit. You guys see them as this huge, horrible demon creature. You see them as this horrible, huge demon creature, and so you attack them, kill them, and take the holy water from them.
I'm not listening to anything
You now have the holy water that is the MacGuffin of the campaign.
It's right behind you. It's wholesome.
The D is for darling.
Ship it.
You have the magical MacGuffin that you need. For some reason, you know the direction to go. It is abandoned windmill a few miles west of here. What are you doing? Who are you, and what are you doing?
Would you like to kick it off?
Who am I? I'm Misha Fairdance. I'm a criminal and a spy, and I like to dance, like Zac.
Of course you like to dance. So you're dancing your way through the woods, realizing that there's some sort of a war going on. Who are you dancing with?
No, I'm a goblin named Rob's God Complex.
That is a big goblin.
No, I'm a barbarian.
You're a bugbear.
No, barbarian.
Oh, barbarian.
Yes.
A barbarian goblin called Rob's God Complex. Yeah, you are. That would be a barbarian. That is huge.
Yes.
And unkillable, unfortunately.
I'm Amanda Hagenkiss, and look, I'm just trying to find love in this crazy war. So I guess I'm going to try and seduce my fellow party member.
All right. Who are you seducing?
I guess I'll seduce you.
I'm Aline, the Juggernaut. I'm a barbarian, of course, and I'm looking for a mysterious, immortal old lady that burned down my village.
Old ladies!
We did everything, and we were a fierce tribe of barbarians, and yet we couldn't fell her.
Yes.
That's gonna be a 5 to seduction. Yeah, I love old ladies too.
I'm not an old lady, so...
Fuck. I guess I'm gonna go forward to my death. What's on the horizon?
I think as part of your seduction, you sort of whip your hair back because with the wild surge that just happens, your hair grows long and luxurious for the next 24 hours.
Oh. It's so beautiful.
Thanks, it's natural.
I've never seen anything so.
Haters gonna say it's a we.
Yeah.
How long do we stay here?
Until we get killed off.
Okay,
darling.
kill us!
I believe that's also TPK. So as your hair grows long and luxurious and it starts to bond together, a conjoined twin style joined at the hair, the rest of you realize that it is actually some sort of ooze-like demon that is constricting and straining. And as the two of you fight it, before you go, how do you manage to? How do you two manage to get involved in the death? Are you just trying to get in there and ooze on some Venom style?
I this secret.
Join us! Join us!
Rob's god complex likes to be strangled.
All is the ooze.
I'll have the rest of you... did I say too much on stream? This isn't live, is it? I'll have the 4 of you go to the back as you are dead. Thank you very much. Grab a new character sheet if you give a shit. We are way past character sheets at this point. Clambering out of the pit, an old lady with a pacemaker jumps back to life. She comes back to sit back down. What was her name again? Adele or something? Adelina, the old lady. Adelina is brought back to life to meet with her other party, who have just picked up the holy water and have made it west towards the dangers. You're approaching the area. What time is it? You're not approaching yet. The area of demons. You are, however, approaching a clearing in which there is a lot. Oh boy. We're doing trust falls over there now.
You trust me? Trust!
Now make sure before you do trust falls to ascertain which one of you is the trusting and which one of you is not. You don't want to mix those up. You're approaching a clearing that has a huge gnarled tree in the center of it. You are sure that the directions you were given was to this exact location. What are you going to do?
I want to talk to the tree. I'm a druid.
You're going to what?
I'm going to talk to the tree.
You're going to talk to the tree?
Yep.
You're a druid?
Yep.
Wonderful. All right, I will have you roll a persuasion, some sort of charisma check. Grab a dice from somebody.
Nat 20.
Oh, Nat 20.
Nat 20. Jesus. All right. You managed to approach this tree, and with your charisma, you managed to convince it to come clean with what's going on here. You see, the tree itself is a disguise. What is happening? The tree itself is a disguised abandoned wind. Okay, gotcha. The tree itself is a disguised abandoned building. Everyone makes some waving now.
That's pretty good.
All right, we'll work with it. The tree says to you that they were once just not but a clearing of grass until the corruption of this land started to twist and shape the lands and the grasses around it. And it is forced against its will to be this horrible, gnarled protector of this thing within them. They can't remove it, they can't do anything about it, but it does tell you that if you get close enough, they'll be forced to attack you.
Close enough to the tree.
If you get close enough to the tree, they will be forced to attack you against their will. What do you guys do?
You know, I feel like...
Unfortunately for you, the demons that are hiding around this portal have managed to manipulate your minds and turn you in their favor. I didn't see that one. But you're all pro-demon now.
Yeah, you guys, I feel like maybe the demons have a point. Like, have we ever just thought about that?
I mean, have we ever just thought that maybe if we listen to everyone's opinions, maybe that's okay?
She dropped out of the running. Not even a mayor.
I think this tree should really belong to everyone at this point, and the demons are nothing but life forms.
I've been pro-demon the whole time.
Nothing changes for Nana.
Right.
I will say, with the TPK that came in, I'm going to say the next party to arrive, I'll have the next 4 of you come in and stand behind these guys, and you're going to tell me how you slaughter these pro-demon people that have been... So you head up and try and slaughter Nana, but she has like god-level shields at this point.
Yeah, someone donated for me to ascend to godhood.
I don't know if it was enough.
All
I didn't
right.
put a price on that one. You've definitely still got some shields though. So you use up one of her shields, and then Nana, you will turn around and slaughter one of these folk instead. What are you stabbing her with?
A fork.
A fork. All right. So Nana has a fork. Cannon. That's her chosen choice of weapon.
Are you sure? Yeah. Are you sure? Yeah. All right.
Disemboweling the adventurer that comes up to slay her. The rest of you, how do you slay them? These
It's gonna be a long minute.
I don't even know what's happening. I'll have the original folk bugger off. The next one, sit on down. You guys who are not pro-demon find yourselves in a clearing with an evil demon tree that has encompassed the abandoned windmill, inside which is the original portal out of which the demons are spewing. We'll get there. That's an Act 3 endgame stuff, all right? So we've still got half an hour. So, what the hell was I saying? So, you guys have found yourselves by a demon tree, and you need to get in. How do you get in? What do you do?
I'll cut it open.
You cut it open. All right, you rush towards the tree. I'll have you make a dexterity saving throw.
Where's my die?
That's
not a die.
That's not a... Can I help? Can I just, help you with a dagger?
18!
18. 18's pretty good. You actually managed to avoid the damage as one of the boughs whoosh comes sweeping round to strike you. You managed to get close enough to the tree to take an attack. I don't know what they're laughing at. I'm just going to keep going. You get close enough to take an attack. Make an attack action.
It's 11.
I'm actually fine with this.
11.
11 is enough to hit the armor class of the tree. You are going to do 15 points of damage. You strike the tree, and it starts to bleed open. What are the rest of you doing?
I would like to sneak attack the tree.
Sneak attack the tree.
Yes, with my dagger.
Wonderful. From a distance, just throwing it?
Yes. Can I
All
have
right, make an attack roll.
Can I have the dice there, friend? Bugger, I got a 10.
10?
I got a 10.
10 is enough to hit its armor class. It's
Oh,
a big-ass
good.
tree and it can't move very far.
I
you do
bloody got them.
You do maximum damage, which is a lot.
Yeah.
Just trust me on it. I'm definitely rolling sneak attack back here. Don't worry about it.
Yes.
You hit. What are the other two of you doing?
I made a sock puppet for times like this. This is my Jabine, Jude Littlefoot.
crossing the streets here?
Apparently.
Now Jude Littlefoot's come canon in my homebrew will. So Jude Littlefoot, the sock puppet, comes out onto Nana's arm. Is it doing anything for you?
Yeah,
or?
no, I'm just giving some words of wisdom to this new group that I'm with, because everyone that I'm hanging out with keeps dying.
Yep. Probably because you're pro-demon. And because, as we know, spoiler alert, you're the big bad evil guy.
I love demons.
I believe, Luna, you were in the scene.
Was I? Are we pro-demon or anti-demon? What's going on? Anyway, I'm Ben jamming unclear who's not really here. So I'm not really here anyway. Doesn't matter.
You're not here?
That's what it says on my character sheet.
It says you're not really
It says Ben jamming unclear who's not really here. That's what it says.
Cool. Well, let's see what the wild magic does as it takes you away, maybe. Half your body grows fur and the other half grows scales. You can choose which half.
Oh yeah, do I do a top-bottom situation
No, do
or
like,
a side?
left and right,
It's gonna be left and right.
But do like a checkerboard pattern, so top, left, bottom, right. Whoa!
Everyone, group hug! Oh!
What am I, chopped liver over here? Come on.
Can I get a running tally of how much
I
we've
feel
actually
so
raised
comfortable.
for GenerOzity? Have we met any more goals? All right, Matt. Matt, we've got a You Are Dead. So as you sneak attack the tree, you throw your dagger out. You do a lot of damage to it, but there's this spurt of acrid ichor that comes out from it, and it sprays across your face.
Okay.
It sprays across your face and burns your face away. I'm afraid you're gone. But...
Oh, my dignity.
Down he goes. I'll have the next person. I believe it looks like it's Zac. Who the hell cares? Come and have a seat, Zac.
I think I ate some weird mushrooms. A lot of stuff is happening around me.
Yeah, so it's a pretty wild time when demons are when demons invade your country. Things get a little strange.
That's my memoir.
So you managed to find your ways because of the damage that these two did.
Sorry, what's happening?
This guy walks up. Who walks into the clearing?
I don't even know where we are. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who you are.
So this is Dungeons and Dragons.
Be doing squats or something.
Something.
This is technically speaking Dungeons and Dragons. You're playing a resurrected child from a sorcerer called Marijuana Steve, let's say.
Yeah.
Marijuana Stefan. Let's go with Weed Steve. Weed Steve has been resurrected.
I'm his brother, Ketamine Ken. Can I say that? Oops.
Ketamine Ken joins the field. He walks up just as these two open up the tree, and while the others are distracting it, it has this bough open up, this knot open up in its center, and you can get into the tree now.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna get real funky with it.
You're gonna get real funky with this.
Yeah,
tree.
get all up inside it. What was that?
Kiss him, you crazy bastard. Kiss him.
What?
Kiss him.
And also throw it back.
Okay.
Now, how much was it worth? Was it like a peck or was it like a... How much did I have to donate for that again? That was from Anonymous, right? I didn't put my name on it. I think I didn't put my name on it.
Things are getting spicy.
All right. As you enter the tree, unfortunately, you set off a trap that the demons have set for you because we have a TPK. So as a demon blade comes out and slaughters the lot of you, Nana, you manage to avoid the blade, but you decide this scene is a little too much for you. So you vacate for now. You just stay next to us as we get the next 4 people in. All right. All right. $50 for the photographer to be part of the party. Have a seat.
Ladies and gentlemen, Toby Venus!
There we go. All right, so Dredd is now the photographer. You're going to regret that. All right, so who have we got joining the table?
Dearie, it's all right. You'll be fine. I'll help you.
I've never played D&D in my life.
What a time to do it! Just so you know, this is how every D&D game goes.
Okay, great.
I feel with the rate of how we're going, you're not going to get to.
You'll die like all the rest of them.
All right, so who are you playing? What does it say here? You are a sorcerer? What race are you?
Half elf.
Half elf, and your name is?
Oh.
Oh.
It's just an A and an O.
I believe it's a half elf who just loved playing with those toys as a kid.
Oh.
All right, so as the half elf sorcerer, joins the team and avoids the rest of the traps that kill the rest of you. You manage to clamber over the dead bodies of the fallen, walking past Nana, who's outside, and says, "I wouldn't go in there if I was you."
Okay.
You guys find that there is a portal, a gigantic a pit to the Everdark underworlds, essentially. And demons are actively spewing out of it. What do you want to do?
I want to bonk them as they pop up.
You want to just bonk them on the head?
Yeah. It's like a whack-a-mole situation.
All right. That's all right. I didn't have to do that anyway.
Fawn, what were you saying?
I think we're going for a
whack-a-mole situation.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Whack-a-mole. Whack-a-mole.
Yeah, I think I'm a bit of a.
Why, what does that
I like this one.
He can stay.
Yeah.
mean? Okay.
All right, see those fucking demons? Fucking stomp them out, mate.
And I think I'm gonna go for a Cotton Eye Joe, like just stomp it.
Where
Like,
did it come from?
There we go, here we go. Cotton Eye Joe. Yeah.
Go back where you came from, Cotton Eye Joe.
I'd like to assist on that as well.
Excellent.
Oh,
What did
thank
you
you.
roll?
That is gonna be a 22.
22 will hit. You managed to smash a bunch of these demons. Can I get the what was your name again, bud?
Ow.
No, your name.
Oh, my name, Toby.
Toby! Round of applause for Toby. Be in a good spot. All right.
That's it.
No. You're gonna say, because you're gonna roll your first d20.
Okay.
Oh, so you're gonna make an attack roll as a sorcerer, and we're gonna see what you can do. You're gonna roll that.
All right, I attack.
Nice. That is a
4.
4. You're terrible at D&D.
Yeah, that sounds about
Thankfully, you have advantage because of reasons. So that means you roll again and you take the higher of the two numbers.
right. All right. 20.
All right.
I'm good at D&D.
And now you're going to be
have
playing D&D forever.
So, quick peek behind the curtains. I was going to claim that was a 20 anyway. And then he rolled a 20. I didn't have to lie.
It's meant to be.
We're seeing an obsession get born right now.
Exactly right.
With a nat 20 on the attack, the fireball comes out of Owl's hands and just explodes a bunch of these demons left and right. But right before it hits, the sorcerer Owl is clever enough to know that the demons are probably not going to be susceptible to fire. So instead, he uses his sorcerer ability, turns it into ice, and hits them with a cold damage. It freezes a bunch of the demons to the walls. Unfortunately, I think he freezes some of you in the process.
Oh, no. I thought we were friends.
We're just like half stomp, just like
mid-stomp.
See,
You freeze.
I'm a turtle, so you actually can't tell that I'm frozen. I'm just still like in the process.
I'm sorry, this never happens.
Let him finish.
I swear this is the first time.
Red, we didn't get who you are. Who's joined the scene?
I'm a dragonborn. I'm looking for my gardener hermit sibling that's went missing.
Give me a gun.
You brought motive to this? Jeez.
I'm trying.
All right, let's see.
I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. Is that
I don't think I've missed any big ones. All right, I think you're dead. I'm going to say you're dead.
My character's name is
Odds or
Kulanon.
evens? Odds, yes, you're all dead.
Oh, okay.
Sure, thank you.
So, thank you very much, Toby. We'll let you get back to your job.
When does this panel end, by the way?
What's that?
When does it end, by the way?
Big round of applause! Who knows? At this stage when I need it to. D&D normally works a little bit more structured than this, but not much. Not much, you'd be surprised. All right, you guys have got the holy water. Thank you. Good. We all know the sheets are important. We all know you have to. You gotta keep up appearances, though, right? You gotta pretend. You guys, where did we end up? Where did we? What time? Let's have a look. All right. You guys have found that the demons that have been spewing out have been. People are saying, where can they find you on socials?
Tobias G. Venus. Search that.
Tobias G. Venus, do it! So you guys have found that with the exploding icicles, it killed everyone in the room, demons included, and so you have a temporary respite where there's just this huge portal in the ground. What are you guys going to do?
Whoa!
What are you guys doing with this portal?
What am I gonna do? Well, I'm Squish Bunny McFluff, singing songs off the cuff, which means I'm going to serenade you all. If ever I would leave you, it wouldn't be in summer. How I'd leave in summer.
I'm Drum Skull Cleaver. Can I cleave his skull?
I welcome it. Finish this bit.
Let's roll a performance check, see how good this performance is.
How I'd leave in summer, I never would know.
You got an 11. I got a 16.
16 beats, and you decide it's going to happen. So you're killed, I'm going to say. Makes sense.
With good cause.
Almost took an eye out. We'll have one more person enter the party. Good job, Ellen. Great paper airplane. One more person join the party because we need to keep some semblance of actually doing what we're meant to be doing here. They're just having too much. They're not even
Structure
listening.
to this, right?
We'll get you back. You can get back.
Yeah, get back in here.
Tommy, back in.
Get back here.
Back comes Aus. That's more like it. That's more like it. Standing applause for Tommy.
Take it out.
All right, so
I have no idea what's
at
happening.
At this point, realizing that you guys are actually pretty close to closing the portal with all of your holy water and whatnot, Nana, who has been trying to sabotage you the whole time, comes in to finally let her true colors be known as she tears off her skin and becomes Priscilla, the hag that started all of this in the first place.
Whoa.
And the other 9 of you rush in to become this 9-person party that we had a donation for before. And it's all v Nana at this point. So if they can defeat you, AJ, if they can defeat you, they win. If they can't,
They can
well,
certainly
I gotta
try.
do some serious world building before I next have a game. So let's get some descriptions of who the hell you all are before we start.
Shorty McBigstick would like to rage.
Okay, you're going to rage.
Yes.
Talon Sorcerer.
Thank you. Yes.
We're the Knights of the Cameraman.
This is basically like the scene. This is what I didn't like about Man of Steel, because the whole thing, the fight at the end, was just 2 immortals fighting and it had no stakes. So that's basically what we've set up here. There's an immortal old lady howling, and there's an immortal. I think they called you camera guy. even though we went to great lengths of explaining who your character was, making jokes of his name.
Oh, ow.
He gets struck with a wild surge that makes him temporarily immortal.
I
How
normally
about the rest of
don't.
you? We've got some raging guy.
I normally don't do this because this is my big stick, Shorty McBigstick's big stick. In this situation, I would make a compromise, my immortal, and I hand him the big stick.
You're gonna give him a big stick.
Get on my shoulders!
You also have my bow.
Okay. Oh, you can attack it from me. I don't know. Tape it together.
Whereas they said it in Lord of the Rings, sort of metaphorically, they are literally giving you their weapons.
Yeah, he can ride on my shoulders. I've got strength 18.
Oh, strength 18.
Yeah. I'm a stout halfling,
You
though.
finally can lift that rock.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
18.
Oh,
So you give him your big bow, you give him your maul, you give him a dagger.
Yeah.
Everybody offloads all of your weapons to the immortal.
Did I get infinite strength
And
as
then
well?
we all just stand around
You have
clapping.
this.
Sheets as well. We're going to make Toby play all of them.
You have
Toby,
my legs.
I'm going to get you to make an attack roll.
Yes.
And Nana, I'm going to get you to make a defense check.
I need that so bad.
I-
Oh my
Kind of a
god.
defensive save.
I
Let's go
certainly
next.
will. With a dice.
Do you need dice?
Yes. Thank you.
All right, so straight roll off. Who rolls higher?
Oh man.
Not
Does
well.
Al get advantage because we're giving the help action?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you heard the expression? Have you heard the expression? Too many cooks spoil the broth.
Well, if
If
he's
one
on.
of you helps, that's fine. If 2 of you helps, if every one of 9 of you starts to pile on,
We could Voltron this.
Okay,
We
It's
could,
the
I'll be the
only way
legs.
they
I'll just
can
be the
defeat
legs and the
me.
Voltron. Yeah,
You're
yeah.
individually helping him.
Yeah, I've
Okay,
got
yeah.
good
I'm gonna roll,
calves.
I'm gonna roll.
So you're using the camera guy like a mech suit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Voltron.
yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll allow it. You have advantage.
I could kick a Nana.
All right, Nana, what did you get?
All right. Rolling.
Nana, down the end, what'd you get?
A 4.
A 4. This is not going to be hard to beat with advantage. You need to roll twice, and you need one of them to be
Yeah,
more
give
than
him.
4.
Okay. 14 and 12.
I mean, wait, not too early. I need to consult the maths on this. Yes, that is higher.
Yeah.
So you managed to use your big stick, and you managed to use the big bow, and you managed to use all the extra arms that are coming from your friends giving.
Yes.
It's like that thing where if somebody puts your arms behind the back, somebody else comes through.
Oh.
You know, the wings. It becomes this Power Ranger. It becomes this Power Ranger mech suit of a thing.
Oh man, this is.
You're the gun guy. You're the gun.
We've got we have a biblically
use the
accurate
gun.
camera guy right
Nana
now.
gets blasted back. You lose 2 of your shields. She slams against the back wall and just out into the surrounding clearing.
Would you say that this is a biblically accurate camera guy,
This is
or?
biblically accurate. Yes.
Didn't anyone tell you to be kind to your elders?
All right, and with that, Nana, What is your secret weapon that you pull out?
I pull out a pie that I baked.
I was really giving you a lot of leeway to turn anything into anything.
And then I turn into an athilid, apparently. So as soon as I hand the pie to Toby...
So, Nana, make me a persuasion check. With advantage because of the pie. Nobody can turn down...
I really thought she was going to say gun.
I left my character sheet on that side, but I rolled a 13.
A 13? Okay, that's good. It says here on Nana's sheet she's got a plus 24 to persuasion. No, I don't feel like that should be right.
No, that's correct. That's correct.
It is correct. You got a magic item that allows it?
Yes.
So you feel compelled, like she's just a sweet old lady, and she's handing you a pie.
I can't see you, but would you like some pie?
With 17 people around you, I'm sure one of them can point out where Constitution saves are on your sheet. Take the help action. This is what I mean by the help action. Super helpful.
Okay,
So
I got
+3.
+3.
All right, roll that and add 3.
Okay.
Ooh. Nat 20.
Another 20.
Oh, you're not entertained!
I am so good at D&D.
You're a natural.
Nana. Yes.
You feel ashamed.
I do feel ashamed.
Your pie is not nearly as delicious as it once was. There is no extra meaning to that. Just because it's nothing to do with you being 75.
My brain is not what it used to be, that is...
Yeah, it's just that the pastry is a little too dry. No, that's not. So what is your next move? He's currently got the upper hand on you.
I'm going to cry, and then...
Someone just asked someone to marry someone?
Which is... Yes, I'm going to cry, and then I think I'm going to eat my own pie, which was laced with mind-controlling poison.
Oh, okay, you're going to mind control yourself. That makes perfect sense.
Because then maybe I'll remember the recipe better.
As we all know, eating your own pie triggers a wild surge, which means that you have the unshakable feeling that you're being watched for the next 1d10 hours. All right, which I'm going to roll is 7. For the next 7 hours, you feel like you're being watched. We still have this middle of this mech suit flesh golem of a creature attacking the old lady Owlin, who is now taking this control of poison pie. Is anybody else contributing anything? What are you specifics that you're going to contribute?
Yes. All right, so we got legs. We got one arm. Is that what else? You got the head.
We've got a gun. We've got some wings.
So one arm is a gun. Is that what you just said?
I think. Yeah.
We got a Gale gun.
Oh, Gale Gat.
Yeah, Gatling Gale.
Oh, Gatling Gale. So does that mean that shoots Gales, or is the Gale holding the Gatling Gale?
What's called the camera guy?
No, ask consent. Ask for consent.
Zac.
All right. So what does the mind controlling pie do for Nana? Jesus. Shut up, Dak.
Diplomacy.
Well, the mind-controlling pie clears a few things in my mind, and I remember that the demons are not the good guys.
I see.
Yes, and so I would like to.
I don't like this.
I would like to put the holy water that I still have on me from 17 parties ago that died, and I'd like to put it into my gun that I found.
You also have a gun, well remembered. This is canon.
Yes, and I'd like to use the holy water in whatever way I was told to use the water. I don't remember the plot.
None of us do. I've got it in front of me.
I just kind of spray Toby in the face.
Spray Toby in the face with holy water.
I'm assuming he's the bad guy, or maybe the tree.
Some of the, I'm going to have you make an attack roll with that. Make an attack roll using dexterity. I've got your character sheet here. It's got -17 to dexterity.
Well, I rolled a 17, so...
You got a 0. Did you actually roll a 17?
I did, yes.
And I just came up with 17.
Yes.
All right, so you got an exact 0, which unfortunately misses Toby with the holy water, and instead sprays over the circle, the portal that you had in fact opened.
That's what it was,
And
the portal.
And as you hear this sort of like a shrieking of the hells and the abyss as the holy water seems to sizzle it shut, no longer corrupting this land and making it holy once more. It closes off the portal over the next few rounds, but it does nothing for the demons that have been around, that have already existed. So, the portal is closed, but the demons are not.
This is so lovely.
The portal is closed, but the demons are abound. And with only a few minutes left to go, I wanted to make sure we had enough time to wrap and actually get everybody's socials and stuff. So, we are going to bring the story to a close. This isn't a dating
No.
show.
It could be.
Real life
It could
dating
be.
show. All right, shut up. We're gonna bring the story to close because although you have succeeded in your quest to close the portal, there are still demons in this area. If you want to see what happens with the demons, tomorrow's panel, WintersTales Live, is going to continue with this story from this point, but not these panels. Thank fuck for that. Instead, at tomorrow's WintersTales Live, I am the only one on stage as the Dungeon Master, and the audience is controlling the actions of the character. So it's going to be way worse. It's going to be way worse. So, if you want to be involved in that, continuing this story tomorrow, make sure to tune into WintersTales Live. But for now, I'm going to go down the line and get everybody's socials, get where people can find you, take as long as you need. We've made sure we had the time to do so. We'll start with Gael here.
I'm Forgeling. I'm in Deerstalker Pictures as Arntrius. You can find me at Forgeling everywhere.
Excellent. Well, Toby.
Tobias G. Venus everywhere. I have a YouTube channel where I review tech, turns out. Mostly cameras. And subscribe to the PAX socials to see what I'm making now. Yeah.
He's good.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Next good. I'm Dael Kingsmill. You Google it.
You're going to need to Google it because just Daily Dale on some of them. And
I don't
Daily
need
Dale
this
and
from you,
Dale
Rob.
Daily,
Fine.
Daily, just, oh man.
Google was
Consistency, right?
I'm at Briefcase Brown. I GM and stuff over at Split the Party on YouTube and Twitch. Come check it out. It's a fun time. I'm also a professional GM. You can find me at dungeonmasterforhire.com.au.
Hi, I'm Vol Cosplay, and I'm Nixie in the YouTube series One for All by Deerstalker.
I welcome it!
And you can find me at Vol Cosplay on most socials or Vol Cosplay 1.
Nice!
Hello, I'm AJ Winters. I am a professional dungeon master and voice actor. I run the first D&D studio in Australia called WintersTales, if you want to see what I do, other than be an old lady for an hour.
Excellent, thank you very much, WintersTales. Coming back to the top of the line here, we've got a roving mic as well.
Hello. Oh, God. My name is Luna. You can find me at Luboffin. I am a YouTuber and Twitch streamer. That's it.
I'm James. I'm at James J. Haeck on Twitter and on YouTube, where I talk about how to become a game designer.
Nice. Skip you.
I
didn't even have to donate.
Yeah, sorry, Zach, to the back.
Who did that?
Hi, I'm Ellen. You can follow me at Rollcast on everything, wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you like people doing stupid shit for money, please come to the Motley Bauhaus from Monday, because my fringe show, Be a Doll, Won't You, features a riding crop, a sex doll, and some big fake
Oh, hell yeah.
Over that. Hi everyone, I'm DreadedGM. I'm a professional game master, voice actor, and all that cool stuff as well. You can find me on DreadedGM on Twitch. Most Thursday nights I'm running Call of Cthulhu Horror on the Orient Express. I live for the horror moment and the cliffhanger at the end, so you can check it out.
Wonderful. I think that's everybody of importance. Did you manage to tell which of the ones aren't actually my friend in real life? It's Zac Speaks Giant, everybody! Zac Speaks Giant.
Actually, my new handle is TobyFan69.
TobyFan69, aka Ketamine Ken, aka Weed Steve, aka Marijuana Stefan, aka Gooks from our Dragonlance game. You can type Zac Speaks Giant into all your Google machines and find him and his podcast and everything there. Did I do it good?
Thanks,
Did I do it good? And if you'd like me, I am Robert Hartley, GM. You can find me all over the internet at Robert Hartley GM, roberthartleygm.com. I'm most well known for being the Dungeon Master for a comedy group called Viva La Dirt League. You can check them out as well. Thank you very much for being here.
Sorry. Thank you. Can I just get everyone to stay in their seats? The reason I'm here is to take a photo of this. So can everyone stay in their seats real quick? You guys turn around and I'll take a photo.
Can we get another Toby chant while he's taking the photo?
Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, we were going to have a magician kind of entertain you during the next segment, but he has dropped out. So for your delight, we are going to have speedrunning. The Australian speedrunning community is going to have a speedrun of Hades and Sonic 1. So we hope you appreciate that and say thank you very much to the team who have filled in a very tight spot because we basically had someone come out last minute. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I also remembered as well, I should also thank once again to the community for creating all of these character sheets that we did not need. And our special thanks to the Fancy Unicorn for helping me as well, helping me organize all of this, trying her very best to keep me up to date with all of the donations. Some of them that came in were just Toby-based bullshit and F this shit. So thank you very much, Fancy, for trying. I really appreciate everything you do. I have another panel later today where I'm going to be talking with Deerstalker Pictures about just how to create D&D related comedy stuff for YouTube through a Deerstalker Pictures and Viva La Dirt League sort of slant. So come along to that if you have any interest in the insights of that. And then, as I say, I've got a panel tomorrow for TwitchTales as well.
Zach, turn around. Get over here. We keep talking.
All right, I'll just keep talking while I'm on the photo, shall I?
I also want everyone to yell PAX for me, so I'm going to count down. All right. 3, 2, 1. Amazing work, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you for coming! And your goddamn generosity! I think we met so many of their goals. You did so well. Thank you very much.
I'll hit the gym. I'll get there. Beautiful.